David Cameron is back in London and due to present the deal to his cabinet. Denis Lewis joins us now from London. Dana, so Cameron's got a deal and is meeting his cabinet today. Tell us why.
Well, I think, as Simon McGregor mentioned, this is an extraordinary meeting of his cabinet. A rare meeting is the term he used, but they haven't met on a Saturday in 40 years, not since the Falklands War. So it gives you an idea how important this is to the country, but also the very fact that this is the first time he can officially report to the country, report to his government, his cabinet, that a deal is done, why it's a good deal. This will be really his first sales pitch domestically as to why Britain should stay in the European Union. It's very important, Ali John, in the sense that it also frees up his cabinet ministers who have sort of been reined in from speaking out against being in the EU until now. It frees them up now to openly say how they line up on this referendum. And it also will give us a date for the referendum and this campaign, which will now get underway and will have the flavor almost of a national election with different parties lining up on different sides of this. The referendum should take place around June 23rd is the date that is being bandied about. And I think you'll hear it officially in the next hour or so when Prime Minister Cameron speaks out, probably around 10 o'clock this morning as that cabinet meeting is getting underway. The one thing that's going to be very interesting is how many cabinet ministers say they are not going to support the Prime Minister in terms that they want Britain out of the European Union. We're hearing the number could be as many as 6 ministers, and that includes his Justice Secretary and longtime friend, Michael Gove, who is said to be someone who will speak out against this deal and against Britain remaining in the European Union.
So Dana, June 23rd is a possible date for a referendum. Tell us, what's at stake here?
Well, I think it depends on where you line up in terms of supporting Britain's membership of the European Union. If you're against Britain staying in the European Union, then you'll hear ministers say that there is not much at stake and that it's to Britain's advantage to leave the European Union and for people of Britain to vote no in this referendum in June. But you'll hear from Prime Minister Cameron now as he begins to campaign feverishly that this is a good deal, that Britain has to stay in the European Union. He'll talk a lot about security, and that may frighten some people. Financial security and the actual security of the country, that in this time of a very unstable world, that the last thing Britain needs is any more instability, and it should remain in the European Union. So he'll say that there is a lot at stake, and it will be up to then to watch how people digest that and how they line up on that referendum in June.
All right, Denis Lewis joining us live from London. Thank you.